Alright, Archons. Day 16. Another day, another deck. I said that yesterday and I really like that term, so I apologize if you're annoyed of hearing it, but I'm going to keep saying it because it's dope. I just want to give a shout out right now to my man Sky Jedi. He has got this really tight idea of trying to get more people into the game of KeyForge and a way to maybe for all of us to utilize our excess decks, so please stay tuned for that. If you have extra cardboard tokens that you are not using, please don't throw them out, save them, and probably on Help from Future Self or another avenue like here, I will share this means that we can maybe grow the community to keep it thriving and have more success and more player base, so stay tuned for that. Shout out to Sky Jedi. Alright, here we got the one that identifies antelopes. That is such a sick name. There better be Untamed in here. Oh, kicking it off. Logos and Saurian. Oh, I kind of like this house combination. This is a mass mutation deck as well, by the way. The one who identifies antelopes. Look at that Archon. I really like this Archon. It's really cool. It kind of looks like a scarab beetle and one of those rhino beetles. Is that the one? A scarab and a rhino beetle got together and became an Archon. That's what it looks like to me. Alright, here we go. I have a good feeling about this deck, which could mean absolutely nothing, but could also mean a lot. Let's see. So what do we got in here? Kicking things off with auto encoder. That's what you like to see. Daughter, double daughter, triple daughter, Wawa, even Ivan, Lithologica, Munchling, Quicks, Titan, Deathquark, Forge Compiler, Mutagenic Serum, and we move on to an Axiom of Grisk, Chan of Hubris, Citizen Shrix, Consul Primus with a Capture, Cornichcon Octavia, Curse of Vanity, City State Interest, yes, Hedonistic Intent, Humble, Stomp, Nero Taurus, very nice, Monument to Shrix, and on to Untamed with a Cephaloist, Floomp, Keyfrog, yeah, Lost in the Woods, Reclaimed by Nature, Double Reclaimed, Bumblebird, I don't want to see that, Trimble, Wild Spirit, Eunonia, and lastly we have, whoa, Fertility Chant. Yes. You know how many Fertility Chant decks I have? One. I think I'm approaching like 350 decks, and I have only ever opened up one Fertility Chant, so that's kind of cool. I'm going to be honest, I was just really excited about stuff, so I wasn't really paying attention to how everything came together, so I don't have any ideas for this deck yet, but let's just do the numbers. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 Ember, that's solid, and creature count, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 creatures, pretty good. And there are the stats for everything else. Now, what are we excited about in this deck, folks? What are we excited about? Eunonia. Yeah, I gotta say, I am excited about Eunonia. I don't know if I have any decks with Eunonia, and it's done by one of my favorite people who does KeyForge, probably my favorite, Natalie Russo. Also responsible for the gorgeous Bumblebird art, and unfortunately it was associated with a terrible card. Double Reclaimed by Nature, Artifact Control is always good. Keyfrog's tight. Getting the Floomph as well is really cool because I can make Eunonia bigger. The Cephaloists are great. I'm liking all that. The Shrix Nero Taurus is really cool as well. Stomp, yeah. I like the Dino side of things. I'm gonna check on the mutant situation in a second. Yeah, this feels good actually. You know, I like the way this deck is gonna play. I'm not going into anything specific in terms of combos right now, but I'm in general liking the way everything is. So I want to see the mutant count here. We got like 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 mutants. So not a ton of mutants, but it's still the serum will put in work, which is kind of nice. Especially when you want to, I don't know, I guess when you're in Saurian is the best place to utilize it. I'm loving the autoencoder. Is there things that I don't really care about that I'm going to want to discard because of autoencoder? Trimbles are possible for that. Bumblebird actually is going to be really good for that. Just toss it. Everything also seems pretty good. Like, I don't think I'm going to want to do that. I did notice there's literally like no icons in this. I think is it only Council Primus giving the icon and it gave it to itself? Yeah. Enhanced itself. The only bonus icon. Don't see that too often. City State Interest with the Grisk is really nice. Yeah, I'm liking this deck. This is how I feel about it. I don't really know if I see a ton of stuff like comboing wise, so please help me out with that. The Keyfrog Axiom is a thing. Stomp for the Keyfrog is also a thing. Bouncing Deathquark Keyfrog. I like looking at the Keyfrog things. Yesterday on stream, I almost got to do the top tier Keyfrog play, and then my opponent literally just stopped it right at the end. Did all the shenanigans, but I almost got to win with a Keyfrog. Had a lot of fun jamming the AOA decks yesterday and stuff from last week. This will be on next week's stream. Yeah, this deck feels good. Like, that's how I feel. It has a good feeling. It has a lot of stuff I like in it. I think it's going to do some work. It's going to cycle really well, obviously, with a triple daughter. Please. And an autoencoder, I just think is going to be a good thing. So I'm excited to see this in action. I apologize for I'm going to call this a really poor analysis, but at the same time, I don't think there is, in a way, a lot of stuff to talk about. I feel like this deck is just going to play it and it's going to do things. So if I miss some really cool stuff that you noticed, please comment for me. You know I love hearing the comments that you guys put about the decks and things that you see that I miss or things that you're excited about. And I just want you to let me know because I'm just excited to jam this deck and see how it comes out because I think it's going to be one of those ones where you just play and it's going to reveal some really neat things. So that's what I'm looking for. So as always, everyone, may your Ember never be stolen and your keys forged promptly. Have a good one.